Okay, here we go. Hello everyone, we're here with the two organisers of the committee, so Vineet and Brent, so if anything went wrong it's their fault. So I bribed them with my usual iron brew and sherbet lemons, and they're going to tell us how they thought the conference went. So Vineet, how do you think things are going?
The best thing about this conference was the sherbet lemons by far. Having said that, all joking aside, it's been an absolute terrific conference, and plenty of things to like. I've been delighted to see so many familiar faces, yours included, and it's just been a wonderful time in Glasgow. Glasgow's a terrific city, and I would come back here again for sure.
Absolutely.
Brent, what do you think?
Well, I'm actually eating a sherbet lemon, so if I drool during this, many apologies, but I just want to echo what Vineet said. One of my highlights is just seeing friends again and colleagues from around the country and meeting new friends.
That's the commonest thing I've heard, asking
wonderful.
people.
It really is wonderful. Obviously, the scientific content was just brilliant and spot on. Well done.
What were your highlights for that? For you?
For me, it was boot camp session 2, which was clinical governance, and it sounds very dry, but we had some fantastic speakers, and we had learning from excellence, and we had VR mistakes and how our brains sort of miss words and things we can do to rectify the common mistakes we made. I thought that was amazing.
In the Vox Pops, that's already come up as somebody else's highlights as that. And you, Vineet, what's yours?
For me, I just want to say that a special big thanks to our overseas speakers.
Yeah, absolutely.
One gentleman in particular came all the way from Australia, and he tells me that's the first time he's been allowed out of Australia for 3 years, and his wife isn't happy. Yeah. So with that in mind, a big thanks to our overseas speakers. Hopefully we'll see more of the same next year in Liverpool. So please come to Liverpool as well.
And obviously as well to our plenary speakers, Val Lewington was amazing as always.
I've had lots of positive feedback for Val and yes, the sort of the last hurrah of a. They used to be called the emperors of nuclear medicine, and one of the emperors of nuclear medicine.
And she's mentored so many people that I can't even begin to say how much she'll be missed when she finally hangs up her radionuclides or whatever you hang up as a nuclear medicine physician.
People always pretend they're leaving, but often they don't.
Right.
So she might be about doing, maybe not stuck in the mud, but just doing nice little things around the place. I hope she doesn't disappear. You can, but it's not really allowed. You are allowed to ask me about the amount of sugar in iron brew, but anyway.
Vox Pops wise, has anyone complimented the great social calendar that we had at this year's conference?
I've tried to get people to talk about what they thought was scientific, because when I first started asking people what did they like, everyone said getting out, meeting people, seeing people in person. So it shows you, I think when it happens routinely, we all get a bit grey, a bit sort of shady. We think it's normal to go to a conference. We think it's normal to meet people and have a chat, and people who are the same interest as you. I was listening to one of the lectures there, one of the presentations, and it was about C and P anchor vasculitis with FDG PET-CT. And it reminded me of my wife, who now refuses to go to dinner with doctors because she says the whole conversation degenerates into strings of letters, of which she knows what none of them are. My wife's an accountant. So I thought P anchor FDG PET-CT in response to therapy was an amazing example of what my wife would really hate.
And that sounds like a terrific time to end this. Thank you for asking us.
That's right. And there remains sherbet lemons. So there we are. Organisers have taken one, and we'll see you all in Liverpool. Thank you very much.